What if I told you that the guy in the expensive suit, driving a shiny BMW, posting luxury dinners and exotic vacations on Instagram, isn't actually rich? Here is the shocker. 90% of people like him aren't millionaires at all. But that other guy, the one in worn-out jeans, driving a 2008 Toyota Corolla, living in a modest neighborhood in an ordinary house. He might have over $1 million in the bank. Why? Because the book we're talking about today reveals a secret nobody told you. Real millionaires don't try to look rich. They focus on being rich. The book is The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley. Stanley and his team spent years studying thousands of real millionaires across America, and their findings were shocking. 80% of them did not inherit their wealth. 95% don't buy luxury cars every couple of years. And 75% live in ordinary neighborhoods, not the fancy gated communities you see in movies. What does this mean? It means real millionaires don't focus on spending to impress people. They focus on accumulating to secure their future. The difference is huge. People who try to look rich borrow money to buy things that make others say, wow. But people who are rich invest their money quietly away from eyes, away from ego, where only their bank statement sees it. Stanley summarized the habits of real millionaires in 7 simple traits. First, they always spend less than they earn. Salary is $2,000 a month. They spend $1,200 and invest the rest. Second, they dedicate time and money to investing. They don't say, I am too busy. They wake up 1 hour earlier to learn about real estate or stocks. Third, they don't borrow money for depreciating stuff. That luxury car, a financial nightmare. That modest car bought in cash, pure intelligence. Fourth, they don't buy to please others. They won't get the latest iPhone just because their friends have it. Fifth, they don't spoil their kids. They teach them to work early and respect money. Sixth, they seize simple, profitable opportunities, not chasing that mythical get-rich overnight scheme. Seventh, they choose careers wisely, not just prestigious jobs, but fields with real wealth, building potential like contracting, small business or consulting. Stanley divided people into 2 types. Type 1, you owe-dot accumulators of wealth. These are people who consume more than they earn. Salary, $1,500. They spend $1,800 on credit cards and installments. They complain life is expensive, while they're the ones making it expensive. Type 2, poor prodigious accumulators of wealth. They earn $1,500, spend $900, and invest $600. After 10 years, the poor has $500,000. The UAW earning $3,000 a month has less than $50,000. The real shock? 70% of high-income earners are actually poor because they spend more than they make just to appear successful. And here is a powerful story Stanley shared. He met a man named Tom. Tom was an ordinary accountant, wore simple clothes, lived in a small house in a quiet suburb. But he had $3, $2 million in investments. His neighbor earned $300,000 a year, drove a Porsche, and flooded social media with luxury photos. So who was truly rich? Tom said something simple that changed my perspective forever. I couldn't buy that Porsche because I knew if I invested that money instead, it would grow to $100,000 in 7 years. The Porsche would become scrap metal, but that investment would pay for my kids' college degrees. This isn't just a story, it is a whole philosophy. Wealth isn't a feeling. It is not a wardrobe. It is not a car. Wealth is the number in your bank account after you stop working. So let me give you 3 simple decisions to start today. Decision 1. This month take 10% of your salary, no matter how small, and transfer it to an account you don't touch, even $10. Just start. Decision 2. Before buying anything over $30, ask yourself one question. Will this increase my income or disappear in a month? Decision 3. Stop surrounding yourself with people who brag about spending. Befriend people who quietly build wealth. Remember this: people who work to look rich will die poor. People who work to be rich will one day wake up financially free for the first time in their lives. If this video changed how you see money, do 2 quick things before you go. 50. Hit the like button so YouTube shows this to others who need to hear it. 40. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because upcoming videos will reveal money secrets nobody ever taught you. Wealth isn't a power secret, it is a choice. And the choice you make today will decide your life 10 years from now. Peace out.